Yo, welcome back to another video on Black Ops 6. In today's video, we are looking at my top 5 best SMGs in the game, in my opinion. Every single one of them, I have got a nuke with them, many nukes. So they are very decent builds, in my opinion. As you can tell from the rest of my videos, I can get nukes with pretty much all the SMGs. But we'll go from top 5 to the best, in my opinion. So we'll go with number 5, and that is the Tanto. So for the optic, we do go with the Kepler Microflex. Just gives you the clearest sight. I'm not too keen on the default. Like personally, I like to have it with the Kepler Microflex. As you can tell, no recoil whatsoever on this gun. Literally no recoil whatsoever. Has a little bit of a circular motion on the recoil, but that's good for the body. Very underrated gun in my opinion. Do go for the compensator. If you want more recoil, then I do recommend the suppressor, but I've gone for the compensator for vertical recoil control. Long barrel for damage range, you need that. The reinforced doesn't really help too much. Underbarrel, I've gone for vertical with all grip. This gives you horizontal, so your gun doesn't kick left to right. I think it's a good attachment. Magazine, I've gone for extended mag 1. You don't need extended mag 2. I think that's overkill. Obviously, the cons are with aim down, sight speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire. You want this gun to be as quick as possible. You've just gone for the extended mag. Rear grip, ergonomic, SMG, better to slide than with like an AR. You do get the aim down, sight speed as well. The dive, I don't really know anyone that dives in this game. Stock, I've gone for balanced. Again, you could go for infiltrator, but balance, you get more, basically more for your money, which is good. It's not the best stock to run, but it's all right. And then for the fire mod, we do go for the recoil springs, just to help with the recoil even more. Again, barely any recoil you can see. Like a laser, has like I said before, a bit of a circular motion recoil, but overall the gun is a very good build, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite builds. And then for the rest of it, you got the Syrian 9mm. Tactical stim shot, lethal blast trap, field upgraded assault pack. They're basically all the same on all my SMGs and assault rifles. Perk 1 Ghost, Perk 2 Forward Intel, Perk 3 Vigilance and Recon as speciality. Gunfire, I don't always run gunfire. Yeah. So for the number 4, we do go for the PP19. This is a very good gun. This is a perk greed gun, so it's only got 5 attachments. So no optic. I think the sights on this gun are pretty clean. Muzzle, we do go for the suppressor, just to keep it off the minimap. You could run a compensator, but I wouldn't recommend it. So I like to keep it with a suppressor. Barrel, I've gone for reinforced. I did play around with long barrel, but I decided to go for reinforced for damage and bullet velocity. No magazine. I don't think you really need one unless you like to reload fast, have a quicker reload. Then I would recommend fast mag. Quick draw. No rear grip, I've gone for quick draw grip, just boost up that aim down sight speed even better. Makes the gun 10 times better. And then for the stock, I've gone for the infiltrator. Did play around with a balanced, but you don't really get as much as I want with the infiltrator. I like the aim walking movement speed a lot more than I like the rest of them. And then for the fire mod, I've gone for the recoil springs. This just takes the recoil down to basically no recoil whatsoever. As you can tell, it's basically like a laser. It's got no recoil. No recoil whatsoever. As you can see, no recoil at all. Very good gun in my opinion. And again, they're all the same. Obviously, with perk greed, I've gone for flat jacket because the game is grenade heavy. Siren, and obviously they're all the same. But number 3, it's hard, but I have gone for the Jackal. I do like the Jackal a lot, especially in ranked. This is a 5 attachment build. I don't recommend an 8 on it because you don't really need an 8 on this. You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. So for the muzzle, I've gone for the compensator. I did play around with the suppressor, but I prefer the compensator. Long barrel, I've got for the barrel, just helps with the damage range. You could go for reinforced, but you don't really get as much as what you want with the long barrel. Underbarrel, I've gone for vertical raw grip, good attachment to run. Magazine, extended mag 1. I think extended mag 2 is overkill again. And then for the rear grip, I've gone for quick draw. You could take the extended mag out, and put a recoil springs on there if you prefer a little bit less recoil, but I like the extended mag. One of my favourite guns, especially in ranked. That's the rest of the build. But the Jackal is a decent SMG, not the best in the game in my opinion, but it's a very, very good gun. And then for the second, I have gone for the KSV. Same perks, same lethals and tacticals, same as flat jacket. For the build, I've gone for the muzzle, I've gone for a compensator. Just gives you that vertical recoil control even better. This has got a fair bit of recoil without the vertical, the compensator. As you can tell, barely any recoil on this. Not much. I use this a lot in ranked. It basically got a bit of vertical recoil control. As you can tell, shoots basically in like a circle. I think it's a very good SMG. That's why it's in my second. Barrel, I've gone for long barrel. You could run a reinforced, but you don't really need to. Long barrel's okay. Same as Cane Twist, that's a good barrel to run as well. Under barrel, I've gone for vertical foregrip just to balance out the horizontal. No magazine. Rear grip, I've gone for ergonomic. Side to fire speed, dive to fire speed, and aim down sight speed. And then for the fire mod, I've gone for the recoil springs. This just helps with the recoil even more. If you can control recoil very well, then I would recommend probably extending mag 1 or maybe 2. 2's a bit overkill. If you don't want a magazine, then I recommend either the balance or the infiltrator stock. But for me, I've gone for the recoil. Same as the rest of it is basically the same. The rest of it is the same. And then my favorite SMG, my number 1, I've got the most nukes with, is the SAG. This is a gunfire, so it's an 8 attachment build. 5 attachments I can't get too well along with. I don't really recommend, you know, playing this build with a 5 attachment. I do recommend 8 because you just get the most out of the gun. So for the optic, I've gone for the Kepler. Very, very good. On this gun, it is a beautiful gun. Muzzle, I've gone for suppressor. Keeps you off the mini-map. Very underrated in my opinion. Barrel, I've gone for reinforced. I did run long barrel, but then I realised bullet velocity and damage range are the same. So you get both. Basically, you get more for the reinforced. Under barrel, gone for vertical recoil. It's very good. Magazine, extended mag 2 because this gun shoots like super fast, so you've got to go for that extended mag 2. It does come with obviously aim down sight speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed as cons, but it makes up for it. Rear grip, I did go for quick draw. I tried ergonomic on this and I didn't get along with it, so I went for quick draw. Stock, I've gone for balance because you get more. I did run infiltrator. I realised again, balance, you get aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and strafer movement speed, which is very good. And then for the fire mod, I've gone for recoil springs. This helps with the recoil even more. As you can tell, this gun has literally a little bit of kicked left to right, a little bit, but if you can control it, it's a bit different in game. But overall, the gun is very consistent. It's very quick to kill as well. As you can tell, long range, I'm not the best at long range personally, but yeah, I can, you know, it's basically like a laser. But that is my top 5 class setups for SMGs. Give them all a try. I recommend all of them. As you can tell, I've still got them. They're changing slightly, but give them a go. They probably get you, especially the Jackal or the KSV. Them 2 builds will get you high in ranked. I can guarantee you on that one. But give the rest of them a try in pubs and see how you get on. If you are new here, then please leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video from me. I see 80% of you who watch my content aren't subscribed yet, so please click that subscribe button so you don't miss a video from me. Next will be the ARs, because I'm a big fan of the ARs in this game, so please don't miss that video. But yeah, I'll catch you all on the next video in a bit.